Hi, and welcome to episode number 16 of Get Involved Pittsburgh here on PCTV 21 and 47 in the city. My name is Tom Baker. I'm your host of Get Involved Pittsburgh. We really appreciate all of our viewers, both on TV, online. There's a lot of ways to watch our episodes, and we appreciate everyone that tunes in and enjoys the program. This is episode number 16, and it's about a record-breaking year for Big Brothers Big Sisters here in Greater Pittsburgh. I'm the Chief Community Affairs Officer for the organization, previously served as the Vice President of Programs. And BBBS is actually the first thing that I got involved with when I graduated from college. I got involved as a 22-year-old, just had come out of Millersville University out in Lancaster County. I got matched up with my little brother Preston, who was 10 at the time, came up to my waist, and I'm very proud that now 11 years later, Preston is a junior at Franklin and Marshall College. I just saw his college apartment a couple weeks ago. He is doing very well at Franklin and Marshall, doing well in school, playing college soccer. Got to cheer him on this fall as he shut out the Muhlenberg Mules in his soccer games. So Preston is just doing great, and I feel very lucky and feel very fortunate to get to work for the organization that I love. A lot of core of what Get Involved is really about is finding what you're passionate about, finding about what you would do if money didn't matter. If somebody in your life hit the lottery, gave you all the money in the world, you never had to work another day in your life, what are the causes, the missions, the organizations, the things that you would fight for if money didn't matter? So I'm a big proponent of finding those kind of careers, working in the doing good sector. There's so many jobs here, especially in our region in Pittsburgh, in the nonprofit world. So we've got some great guests on our show today. Trisha Hyatt's going to be our first guest in just a minute. We have Mark Bazilla, who's a big brother with us, Stephanie Hardt, who's a big sister, Eddie Barry, who's a big brother and the co-chair of our Male Recruitment Advisory Board, and also Mandy Sable, who is the director of our site-based program. So we've got 5 great guests here for episode number 16 of Get Involved Pittsburgh. Our next guest, Stephanie Hardt, also works for PNC and is a very active big sister with Big Brothers Big Sisters. Welcome to the show, Stephanie.
Thanks, Tom.
Good. Well, I'm glad to have you here. You're actually a brother-sister combo. You're both involved in the agency, which is great. How did you first get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters?
I used to mentor 2 girls through baton twirling, and I mentored them for a couple of years, got really close with their family, and they went and moved to Florida. So I really wanted to continue that mentorship with young girls, and I reached out to Big Brothers Big Sisters and just started the process.
Correct. And I know you're involved with the Young Professional Board. You did a lot of good work, especially in 2012 with the YPO board, and now you're on the executive board. So what are some of the things that the Young Professional Board does within Big Brothers Big Sisters?
The purpose of the YPO is mainly to try to recruit young professionals, get them more involved in becoming a Big Brother Big Sister. I see it, mainly my role is to recruit and talk to people about the commitment and how I handle everything I handle, and just engage young professionals, which is why we've partnered with a lot of young professional organizations.
Right. It's nice. I mean, Mark Bazilla was our last guest. We talked a little bit about PNC Prep and the Young Professionals group at PNC. There's a really nice event that we've been doing now every year in February. I know you and Mark are kind of involved with both, which is nice, but we do a real nice event with PNC Prep every year between Big Brothers Big Sisters. And again, the goal is for young professionals, when they think to get involved, hopefully they get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. One big event that we get a couple hundred people at every year, I know you were there and involved a little bit last year, was Big Chemistry, the Halloween party.
Yeah.
So have you had a good time at Big Chemistry in the past?
Yeah, it's one of the best Halloween parties in the city, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. It's fun for young professionals. A lot of times, growing up, high school, you have fun Halloween parties. College, you have fun Halloween parties. It's a nice time for young professionals to really get together. And again, it gets the word out about Big Brothers Big Sisters to a couple hundred YPs, which is great. So tell us a little bit about your little sister.
My little sister's name is Emma. She's 9 years old, and she's awesome. She's a little quiet and a little shy at first, but then after a couple, maybe an hour or so, she'll get moving. Right. She's shy around other people, though, particularly my brother and his little brother. But she's very laid back, very chill, very easy, no drama.
How old is she?
She's 9.
Oh, okay, great. Good. And what when our enrollment team was putting together your match, what things do you think you had in common or that were similar that maybe made it a good fit?
She's very artsy craftsy. She'll make anything. We'll spend hours making things. And I have an art background, and I could do the same. So that really worked out well. I'm a little on the quieter side, so sometimes it's okay. We went to Kennywood for her birthday, and the lines are long. And it was okay just to kind of be in line and be quiet and not have to be really rambunctious or talking the whole time. So that really works out.
Just spending time together is really what it's all about. What have been some of your favorite outings so far in your time together?
We've had a lot of fun. Her favorite thing to do is, honestly, she loves coming over to my apartment and making crafts.
Okay.
We spent most of December making crafts for her family as Christmas gifts, so she was really excited to give them to them. Kennywood was probably the most memorable because I've never seen her that excited. When I picked her up, she was in my car before I even had it parked. Like, she was insane, and it was just really rewarding to see her that happy on her birthday.
That's great.
So.
That's really cool. When I think about you guys, the slideshow that I play at a lot of info sessions and trainings it's a nice picture of you guys actually hula hooping at the summer picnic, which is a lot of fun as well. So I've definitely seen you over the years at Bowl for Kids' Sake, our annual fundraiser, at the summer picnic. About Big Brothers Big Sisters, what do you think really makes it a good nonprofit? Young professionals in our region have a lot of nonprofits that they can get involved with.
Right.
For you, what makes BBBS a good fit?
I guess I never had a big sister, even though I had a very stable family and brothers. I mean, even for me, I never had that, and I always wanted that. And I think childhood mentorship is so important to the children in our community. I do really think it will make a difference to her life. I know she's one of 6 kids, and I know I'm influencing her in a different direction than her older siblings. And I think that type of reward is unique to Big Brothers Big Sisters, and you can't find that everywhere else.
It's very true. I put Mark Bazilla on the spot a little bit in the last interview. Emma, I know, is 9 now, so we're thinking a while off here, but what do you see Emma maybe being when she grows up?
Emma, she's not as good in school as Mark's little brother.
Eric.
Yeah. She does really well, though. She gets mostly A's and B's, but she really seems to like math, which I keep trying to focus on because I'm worried that won't stick. But I could see her, she's on the quieter side. She likes math. I could see her.
Accountant?
Yeah, in accounting or finance.
All right. Maybe you could work together at PNC someday.
There we go.
She could be your colleague, and she could work with you and Mark in 12 years when or 13 years when she finishes off school.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And I put him on the spot too. What was your favorite thing growing up? What did Steph Hardt like to do?
I was an avid baton twirler.
Okay.
So I spent my whole summer practicing outside, and then I grew up with 2 brothers, so I was a tomboy too, and just played in the woods all the time.
Great. And your brother, that's a big brother with us, Jared, is he enjoying the process so far?
Yeah. Jared's like a really big kid, so his little is really fun, very, very active.
Good.
So we tag team sometimes and go on events together. Like we went sled riding, the 4 of us, and he's a lot of fun. So I think he's having a good time.
Great. All right, well, Steph, thank you so much for being on the show. It was great to be here. Thanks for all the work that you're doing with YPO, PNC Prep, as a big sister, doing lots of great things with the organization.
Thanks.
So that was Steph Hardt, our 3rd guest right here in the middle of episode number 16 of Get Involved Pittsburgh on PCTV. Again, I'm Tom Baker. I'm really proud to host this Jefferson Award-winning television show. It's always great to bring on great guests, just people that are really making a difference in our community. I want to thank my guests from episode number 5, Eddie Berry, Stephanie Hardt, Mark Bazilla. We just had a great time. Mandy Sable was here as well, and Trisha Hyatt. It was a great, terrific cast of people that really are making a difference in Pittsburgh. Our phrase in our slogan with Big Brothers Big Sisters is start something. And there's so many ways for you watching at home or online to start something with Big Brothers Big Sisters. That can be as a volunteer, that can be getting a Bowl for Kids' Sake team, that can be being an advocate for us and getting the word out. There's a lot of ways to help. Any parents that are watching at home too, I would encourage you, if you have 6 to 13-year-olds that you think would be a good fit for the program or just interested in learning more about Big Brothers Big Sisters, give our office a call. 412-363-6100 is our number. Our website is just www.bbbspgh.org. Again, it's bbbspgh.org. If you want to start something with Big Brothers Big Sisters in all the variety of ways that our guests today have talked about, please definitely feel free to give us a call. Follow us on Twitter, bbbspgh.org. Same with Facebook. Please feel free to keep in touch with us. There's always a way, though, to start something with Big Brothers Big Sisters. We're really proud to be the National Agency of the Year. 2012 was a great year. It was a record-setting year. 1,222 children that were served through our program, through the great work that Mandy does with her site-based team, through the volunteer work that Eddie, Trisha, Steph, and Mark do as volunteers with our program. That's really what it's all about. I feel very lucky to get to work for the organization that I care about so much. We've been around here for 47 years, coming up on 48 years in the community in Pittsburgh, and I feel really lucky that for now 11 plus years on a personal level I've been involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. It's just a great organization. So check out the website bbbspgh.org, figure out how you can get involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters and start something in 2013. Thanks again for tuning in to Get Involved Pittsburgh, episode number 16. Our website for Get Involved is getinvolvedinc.org. Always a lot of great events going on with our organization, and we'll hope to see you next time on Get Involved Pittsburgh.